Hey, welcome back, guys. As we discussed, we need to see how the data is being populated, right? So, so far we have seen there's some, you know, mystery data in our table, but we don't know how that is done. So, let's get started and start creating our seeders and factories. So, let's start with order factory. I'll copy paste the code and go over it. So, I'm creating a restaurant ID, user ID, amount is some random amount between 99 to 500. Is complete. I'm taking as random between completed and non-completed 01. My completed at date. Okay, I know it's wrong because if it is 0, it can still have a date. We can write those conditions, but yeah, right now what I want to do is get some data in here. Okay, and then inside order details I have this array of you know uh, data where items is basically the menu items which we have created over here. For each restaurant, these are the dishes, right? So when the order is created, I can choose something from here and that will be recorded here. Okay, so this is our factory, and let's create our seeder. Order stable seeder factory. I need to call the create method on this. um, I'll create 40 orders and user. Okay, I think with the way I have set up the factory, I can directly do that. Let me see the database seeder in here. Inside my database seeder, I'll have orders table seeder. Okay, so by this time I will have a user with ID 1, which has how many, 3 restaurants. I will have menu, and then I'm working on the orders table. So let me do migration, refresh, and seed. Okay, we have some error. Orders already exist. Okay, why don't we just completely drop that? But even then, why is that a problem? Base table PHP artisan migrate rollback. Okay, everything is rolled back, and now if I run the seed again, it says that orders already exist. MySQL dash u root dash p. Hmm. Okay, so why don't we do one thing? Drop database munch express create database, and now if I run this, it should work. All right, I have same menus. I'll have orders with random amount in here and customer data, right? So yeah, I think now we are able to make some sense out of this data. We'll order index in here. We will do h2 manage orders for resto name, and yeah, I think the paginations and everything are working in place. The only problem is I think the status is 0101 and we need something a little more meaningful. So we'll go over here in our view, have this condition which is, if it is true, then we will mark it as complete. or else incomplete. Okay, so that is taken care of. And then the typical thing is I will initially want only the incomplete ones to show up on top, right? So we can do that as well by going into our order controller, restaurant order controller, and here we have pagination. Why don't we add order by? So order by will do ascending, where my zeros will be on top, right? So is complete will come first, and so all the incomplete ones will be coming up on top and the completed ones will be, at the bottom. So yeah, that's how I typically would want these things to work, because yeah, clearly these this dashboard will help the person managing get a sense of how many orders are in queue and how many needs to be worked on and all kind of things. So yeah, I think we are in a pretty good shape to next start working on the form to create orders. We'll try to you know um, keep the form as lean and easy to use as possible, so that the user can through his keyboard do certain kinds of actions and ensure that he's repeatedly able to use the form and not do too much of mouse movements and clicks here and there. Yeah, I think it was important to distribute or rather divide the seeders and the initial you know structuring of the application into two different videos. So yeah, this one is a little short, but I didn't want this to be part of the previous video, or else it would have dragged about a half an hour video, which could be too much to digest. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting on the channel. If you like the videos and this series, do click on the thumbs up icon and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.